Hello and welcome to Riffsley. We're going to paint Newport Beach again today. Big crashing wave. It's a composite painting. I used 4 photos to make this one picture. Starting with the blue background, make it all blue, putting in some clouds. I drew a line, the Fibonacci line. Put grey, building it up from grey, blue, up to white. Quite happy with how this sky worked out. It's quite dark, not a warm sky compared to the waves. Quickly sketch in where the rocks are and the waves are breaking. I've done this with a white paint. It's quite loose, just as a guide. I'm not trying to draw exactly what's going to be there in the finished painting. I'm putting some dark paint here where the horizon line will peek through the clouds. I'm blocking the basic colours. Bring the rocks in. Used ultramarine blue. Used burnt umber. Used red oxide. Yellow ochre, just blocking the basic shapes. But there goes some pretty bright green. They'll get covered up and just pick through the layers. I really just layer the colours. Just keep building it up. But don't worry about it being yours. If you make something that doesn't look so good, it's not your final layer. You need to stop, step back and look at it. Have a look at your reference photo, or if you're painting outside, plein air, then just reassess all the time. Slowly, after a few days or a few hours, a likeness will come about. Then you need to tweak it, put in the details, put in atmospheric perspective, drawing. You should really draw with a paintbrush. You can add lines, drawing to a painting, but when you're painting, don't try and use it like a pencil. I see that quite often. Just do a drawing if that's what you want to do. Painting, just block in colours. You can use some lines. Now with this painting, I did find I was glazing with white to try and make it look like foam on top of the sea. But I didn't like the effect. So I went back with paint, made lighter tones, batches of lighter tone colour, and put layers of colour on quite thick. The glazing gave it a wishy-washy look, I was just putting thin layers of white over things and letting the colour come through. But what it did was just brought out the canvas texture and made the paint look very thin. So I went back and reapplied all those colours for the final image, and the result was a much more professional look. Getting close to the end here. This end stage I stopped, and the next day I repainted the front, the rock pools. I like the look of the water at this stage in front of the crashing wave. I haven't glazed it with white at this stage. Here I'll glaze it. The water looks good there. Quite thick paint. There goes the glaze. And here is the finished product after I've repainted the front. And you can see how it changes. There, the paint is much more definite. Definite strokes of colour, thick colour. Thanks for watching. See you next Saturday for a new painting with Riffsley. Don't forget to subscribe.